Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Oversalt EU semifinals of this tournament here, September 22nd, 2018. My name is Zark, and I'm on the desk with Clutch Key. Clutch, how you doing today?
I am doing wonderful. Today's I guess every day on Gibraltar is a great day to play some Overwatch, but it's always sunny and on sunset around here, so great to start off here on Watchpoint Gibraltar, escort map between Free Guinea Pig and ONYX. Two very interesting names for teams.
Absolutely. I'm really excited to get this one kicked off, and I'm really excited that Gibraltar is the map that we're playing here today because throughout the tournament we've seen a lot of GOATS compositions being run, that triple tank, triple support, but on Gibraltar we generally see a lot of dive compositions. What are you expecting from this map here, Clutch?
You know, Gibraltar's a very dive heavy map, and I only say that because I know that a lot of teams play dive here. But yeah, you could possibly see GOATS comp here because honestly, like dive or 3 tanks, 3 supports wouldn't be a terrible decision here, but I think what you're going to see here is probably snipers coming out. Sansky's on that Ana to provide some service, but keep your eye on Sarah because if the Widowmaker starts hitting shots, then game over for Free Guinea Pig.
Sika is going to have their hands full trying to deal with Sereth on that Widowmaker, like you said. So right now the payload is just moving on its way through Gibraltar, and Free Guinea Pig, they've taken what's called the blue box, this top high ground positioning where they can just fall down on anybody who's coming through there. And it's going to be the tanks for ONYX who are pushing onto that blue box, trying to make some space for their team, but it's going to be a fight that breaks out on top. Sika is with the rest of their tanks there, but Instant Karma's on the point, and they're just pushing it, but it looks like Free Guinea Pig have spotted that out, and now they're starting to dive down ONYX. They've jumped back onto the high ground. It's going to be Pasta Knight finding the first kill in this bout. So, an opening here for ONYX to continue moving, but Sereth is dangerously low, so if somebody from Free Guinea Pig can jump on, it could be game over for them. It's going to be a little bit back and forth. Sika picking up a good kill onto Los Veganos, and that's going to be a little bit of a pushback there from Free Guinea Pig.
What I like about that push there too on both sides, actually, I'll give compliments to both sides. The top box, like you said, blue box, that was very good push from ONYX, giving ONYX a little more space, but coming towards the end of the point there, give kudos to Sika and Sweden Victor over there, giving their team a little more room with the kills that they had. NBZ as well, putting up some numbers in there as well, but playing as a team all together, that's what you have to do on this point, because if there's anything open, not much you can do if you're the other team.
Sika has their Genji Blade in their pocket, be looking for that to come out, but Sereth, they dropped them early on in this fight, so there won't be any Genji Blade to start out this fight. It's going to be Sereth who gets the opening pick. So it is right now all ONYX, and Pasta Knight has that blade. They're going in. They got 3. Can they get more? Diva Bomb to set them up, and it's going to be ONYX rolling through this point.
I said at the beginning, keep your eye on Sereth, but right now the only player on fire is Pasta Knight. That's the one you have to keep your eye on. Pasta Knight doing an excellent job. You can still see Sika Sika has that Dragon Blade to use, but Pasta Knight got 3 kills out of that, making that more effective. Now Sika's got to respond with one of their own. So Sika's got a big task to stop Pasta Knight and whatever Sereth has going for him too.
Free Guinea Pig, they have to take out Danickel though in order for them to really get a good blade, but it's going to be Pasta Knight again picking up the first kill. It's very back and forth here. They're fighting on this plane here on the high ground. Here's the blade from Sika, another one. They're going to town. They take out Mizessa. Can they get another one? Danickel, they have that Transcendence to try and keep up the rest of their teams, but it wasn't enough to keep up their Mercy. There's a dive coming onto the rest of Free Guinea Pig from ONYX, and here comes Pasta Knight with another blade. They're looking for it, but the sound barrier comes out from Cameron to keep their team alive. So Pasta Knight, they're not going to be able to find him, by a Diva Bomb on the point is going to just keep everyone at bay from the Free Guinea Pig team, and then it's back and forth Diva Bomb. So a little bit back and forth here on the point, but no real kills so far.
I gave compliments earlier, but I'm gonna live a little bit of a point to ONYX here. I don't think they should have thrown out 3 ults like that. You had 2 ults together with the Winston, the Primal Rage, and the Dragon Blade together, and then Mizessa goes down during that time, and then Instant Karma brings out the self-destruct. I don't know if I like the spreads of that, because when you're staggered like that, ults really don't matter unless you get something really huge like 3 or 4, but none of that happens. So ONYX just has to regroup here, but with no ults coming in, the only one you have really close to is a Valkyrie. But kudos to Free Guinea Pig for holding on after all of the staggered ults like that.
It's worth knowing that Axiel has switched on to the Brigida, and that came in really huge on that last push. I thought it was over a little bit too soon, and Axiel was able to just bring it back for them. And here comes NBZ on the rest of the dive with Sika to back them up. Sika looking for kills. They found 2 already, and they're going to pick up some more, it looks like. There you go, Pasta Knight falling as well. So Free Guinea Pig looking very strong here on this defense.
And they're just gonna stagger this Diva. Oh boy. Oh boy. They're gonna play Dr. Disrespect here. Oh boy. Okay. Well, anyways, great hold there, defensive hold. Sika, 2 huge kills, getting credit for a lot more too. And I like the play. Axel coming in with that rally that really helped them out with the armor. So give kudos to Axel and Sika. Great plays there.
ONYX, they do have that Winston ultimate as well as a couple others, the Blade and the Diva Bomb. So look for a couple of big plays coming from ONYX. They're going to be taking this high ground early. The Primal Rage pushing members of Free Guinea Pig off of that high ground, off the bridge, and trying to make some space for their team. But it looks like Sweden Victor also tried to get into the back line of ONYX, and here comes an EMP bomb, and it gets 2! So, ONYX, they're going to get a lot of ground from these big plays.
Great play, and again, the EMP is really helpful. Seraph comes in, switches from the Widowmaker to the Sombra. Big help to ONYX. That EMP really helps. 2K with the instant Karma Diva Bomb, and basically the rest is history. So great plays there and a great switch off from Seraph. Give credit to him. He's on fire right now.
Ooh, NBZ got demeched and fell off the map, so or they died on purpose in order to respawn with their team. But here comes a Blade from Pasta Knight. They're going to be looking to get a couple of kills with this one. They're searching, but there was the sound barrier from Cameron, so they were able to keep their team up. The dive from ONYX into the back line. They're trying to make some space here, keep moving this cart, and Free Guinea Pig, they need to do something about this push.
And they're really not. I mean, Free Guinea Pigs trying, but for all sakes, they're doing too much damage. ONYX is doing too much damage to them, so they're stuck in that room for a little while more, and this is going to be final fight.
Pasta Knight picking up a couple of clutch kills there, and MBZ is the last one left on the line. They have Cameron now to try and stall out, but here comes the EMP, and it could all be over here. ONYX, they're going to push it all the way.
Great push towards the end there again, and Pasta Knight just making insult to injury, taking down Sansuke at the end. But, I mean, 3 points in the amount of time that they had, 1:36 left, losing about, if my math is correct, 2 minutes and 24 seconds. But still, a very impressive push, and the DPSs from Pasta Knight and Seraph, players of the game right now, because Pasta Knight comes in with that Genji, brings out the best, and then Seraph knows that the Widowmaker really wasn't working, so brings out the Sombra. The EMP, the 2 EMPs that they had were absolutely wonderful, right on point, and that actually gives ONYX the advantage going into the fights with that EMP. Now, if you're Free Guinea Pig, what do you have to do? Well, first off, you have to stop Pasta Knight and Seraph. That's your main thing. If Seraph brings out this Widowmaker, it's going to be more effective on defense rather than it was on offense, because defensive-wise, they're going to have better positioning to start off, and that's exactly what Seraph is going to do. They're going to bring out the Widowmaker. They're going to bring out the Genji again. So who's got to stop them? You gotta have Sika, and you're probably gonna have to have Axel stop them as well. Axel on the Brigida, if that stays, that Brigida is gonna be super effective to stun anything that Genji has going. So it's gonna be really effective. Now Sika's gonna play, maybe looking to play the Widowmaker, but gotta get shots on Seraph, and Seraph's looking hot right now.
Seraph is incredibly scary on that Widowmaker, but Sika, I'm excited about this. I love Widowmaker battles. I think this is going to be a great one to watch here. And again, both teams are running dive compositions, and we'll see if Free Guinea Pig can, you know, push it all the way as well, and they have to do it with a better time bank than ONYX.
And I think at this point 136 is doable to get it there. But it's just going to be a matter of if Free Guinea Pig can play this a little more aggressively. If you take a look at the side on, yes, it's a standard 2-2-2, but Free Guinea Pig's really going to have to push the limits here because they've only got 1 DPS in Sika right now. They've got 3 supports and 2 tanks. You really got to push the limits here. You got to play aggressively because otherwise it's going to be advantage. It's going to be advantage for ONYX.
Looks like Sika did not want to take the Widowmaker battle. They decided to go onto the Genji instead, actually. So that could give Seraph a little more breathing room, perhaps, since they won't have to worry about the Widowmaker duel. So it's going to be Free Guinea Pig pushing this cart. We have Los Veganos on that high ground. The dive coming in from ONYX a little bit, just kind of touching the point for now, just getting back and forth. Looks like Sweden Victor, they got a little aggressive there on that high ground, tried to make the Widow Seraph uncomfortable. It's going to be Pasta Knight picking up the first kill onto Sweden Victor. So ONYX looking strong on this defense so far. That's going to push Free Guinea Pig back.
I want to give credit to the side of ONYX's healers right now. Mizeza and Danikal doing excellent on the Ana and Zenyatta. They are doing a wonderful job healing the team. I mean, look at the Ana already. 99 already has the Nano Boost ready, and Mizeza already halfway home. I mean, that's impressive enough for the two healers like that. Keeping basically their entire team alive, including Pasta Knight, your most important DPS, or one of your two important DPSs from Pasta Knight and Seraph.
Seraph, they've already used the sites, so ONYX will be able to see everyone out there, and it's going to be Seraph getting the opening pick here onto Sweden Victor, the main tank. That's a big loss if you are Free Guinea Pig, and that's going to send them packing already.
Yeah, losing your main tank like that, Sweden Victor off of the Winston, that's not good for them. When you get a pick on the Winston like that, you lose a lot of health, a lot of potential to do some area damage, and Sweden Victor backing up. It's kind of like if you lose the Mercy in that situation. You lose the Mercy, you got to back up. Well, no Mercy on the field, so if you lose the main tank, you got to back up.
This could spell trouble. Here comes dueling blades. Who can get the most value? Pasta Knight picking one already. It's all ONYX right now. The support line for Free Guinea Pig fell very early on, and so it's going to be all ONYX picking up the kills here.
I'm sorry again. I'm not gonna really agree with either side here, but I don't know about Free Guinea Pig's choice there. Sika had the Dragon Blade opportunity, yes, to trade off, but I don't know if he really had that much opportunity because he had a lot of help, or he had a lot of ganging up on Sika's side. Now, if you're on the side of Pasta Knight, that wasn't a terrible idea because you had the Nano Boost going for you too. So, I mean, both sides really have that Nano Boost, but I think because Pasta Knight found an area where more people were, I think you get a lot more advantage where Pasta Knight is, because you had help behind them too.
Incredibly, Mizesa still has their Transcend, so they didn't use it during Sika's Blade, so they are going to have that in their back pocket for this next push from Free Guinea Pig, but they have to come up with some answers. They have a couple ultimates to do it. NBZ with that bomb, that could spell trouble for them, but ONYX, they have their own Diva Bomb as well, so this is going to be back and forth dueling bombs here on the point any second here. Seraph, they have the sights. They know where Free Guinea Pig is. Here comes Mizasa on the Transcendence, keeping their team alive. A Diva Bomb from MBZ is not going to find anybody. The Sound Barrier from Cameron trying to keep members of their team alive, trying to make something of this push. The cart is almost to the end. Axel finding a big pick onto Mizesa. That could be exactly what they need in order to push this all the way home. But Sweden Victor, they're going to continue getting the kills as well, and Diva Bomb on the point from Instant Karma does not find anybody, but they're going to, it's going to be Free Guinea Pig continuing to push this cart. Mizesa switch onto the Lucio to try and bring this, to try and keep the stall alive, but it's going to be Free Guinea Pig pushing this cart to checkpoint A.
And this is why when you lose the main tank, you back up. If Sweden Victor is alive, you will, they have the chance. A smart play by Sweden Victor to keep that team alive with it during the stagger, puts the bubble right on the Diva Bomb, and then gets out himself, protects the entire team. I mean, to make a play like that while also being attacked from two different people at the same time, that's huge. I think Sweden Victor really won that fight for Free Guinea Pig, and now he's going to have to do it again, because if you look at the alt economies, he got 3 on the side, including a Nano Boost and a Dragon Blade from Danikal and Pasta Knight.
We know Pasta Knight can be so dangerous on that Genji. I'll be looking for them to pop off again here, but it's going to be Free Guinea Pig who have taken this high ground, this great positioning for their dive to just drop onto any of the back line of ONYX. But ONYX, they're going to be using some ultimates pretty soon here. Axial did use the rally, so their team's going to have some extra armor, but right now it's very back and forth around the point. Losfa, they have that prime line. Here comes Pasta Knight with the blade. They're going to be looking for some kills, but they haven't found any yet, and they're going to get taken out early on by Free Guinea Pigs. So looks like Axel was able to get a nice little stun there on the ulting Genji, but here comes NBZ with the Diva Bomb, picking up a kill onto Danikal, and now they are putting some major pressure onto Seraph, and they're going to fall as well. So this card is still rolling.
You want to know the one thing about Genji's Dragon Blade? You can still use your Reflect on it. I think that's a great thing if you're the team from Free Guinea Pig. If you make Pasta Knight have to reflect your way during a Dragon Blade, you're forcing him to use up those seconds of the Dragon Blade. So Pasta Knight really doesn't get any material out of that Dragon Blade, which is great for them. That starts off the plays that they needed. NBZ, great self-destruct on the Ana that takes care of a support, and there's no mercy, so no res either. So Free Guinea Pig coming out here showing some light here with 2:12 on the clock.
And don't forget, Sika has switched onto the Widowmaker, so they are taking that battle with Sereth now. Sweden Victor, they're on the Reinhardt, and they have been nanoed. Here comes a bomb, though, from Instant Karma. They're going to be looking for it. It does not connect, though, so not getting the value they wanted out of that bomb. It's going to be very back and forth. Mizesa, though, they get the DMEC onto NBZ. That could spell trouble for Free Guinea Pig, even though they have a lot of ultimates.
I don't know if it was the right call for Sansky to nano boost Sweden Victor there. Sweden Victor was only halfway to his ult, and I don't think he could have built the ult in time. Sereth, however, keep your eye. 2 headshots and Sika and Axel, but again, Sweden Victor comes out with the nano boost, but doesn't have ult either. Not really much use for the nano boost there, unless it was to get some health, but that's about it. So I don't know, because now Sansy's got to build up, although already halfway. But Sweden Victor going to come in with an Earth Shatter. You probably want to use that this round.
We will be looking forward to Sweden Victor slamming down on the ground. We have Losa on the high ground, just, you know, tickling a little bit with that Tesla cannon, but here comes a bomb from MBZ. It does not... They killed Losa. I don't think it was from the Diva Bomb, but here is a Dragon and a Transcendence from ONYX. They're going to be looking to keep up their team and doing some damage. A big anti from Danica is going to try and help them out here. They nanoed Instant Karma, so that Diva trying to find some kills there, but they're going to get quickly dove on by the rest of Free Guinea Pig. A little Diva Bomb there to try and pick up some kills, but it's going to be Sika who does find Pasta Knight. And this payload, it's still rolling a little bit here.
It's still rolling, and I think they're doing a good job from Free Guinea Pig, because they are doing a lot of damage here. But keep in mind that spawn room really close. How about Sika coming out, taking out Sarah, taking out Mizesa? That's going to help them out entirely here. But keep in mind that spawn room is right there. They can charge in at any moment and stagger this.
Actually, they have that rally going on right now. Losa is trying to make some space, stall some time on that Primal Rage. It's going to be Sika, though, picking up a big kill onto Danica. And now Sweden Victor has been nanoed.
There you go.
A big shatter. It's going to take out Mizesa, and it is members of ONYX who are falling to Free Guinea Pig, and they need to do it because it is overtime. Free Guinea Pig, they're going to be finding some kills here on the point, but a big anti-nade from Danica is going to try and help ONYX pick up some kills, but it doesn't seem to matter. It's all Free Guinea Pig here on the point. They just need to take out some more of the supports, but Sereth, they've switched onto the Doomfist. They have been nanoed. A big bomb, though, is going to take them out from MBZ. That could be just what they needed to push this home.
And a wonderful switch. By the way, Sika moves on over to the Wrecking Ball and gets 2 kills at the end. I mean, that is impressive enough to take down a Reinhardt and an Ana with no ult whatsoever. But to do that as you switch on over to the Wrecking Ball is great. But their only problem now is that they give up an additional minute to ONYX because they brought it down to overtime. They had no time on the clock, so because it's in an escort map, they give an additional minute to the team from ONYX. Now, what does that mean? That means Free Guinea Pig is going to have to come out here, play aggressive, and push this payload a little more. Now, will we see a GOATS comp? Maybe, because that's what you need to do. That's probably what they'll do in order to push this up as far as they can. And you can already see them assemble their team. Sansky, Cameron, and Axel, all supports, and that probably proves that NBZ, Sika, and Sweden Victor are probably going to be playing tanks to get them rolling. Now, on the other hand, if you're ONYX, don't change what's not wrong. Yes, you lost a few fights, and yes, you gave up 3 points. But again, Pasta Knight and Sereth, along with your 2 healers on Mizesa and Danica, doing a wonderful job. It's just that with the aggressive plays that Free Guinea Pig had, it's going to be a little harder to do now because they had 4 minutes on the clock to do it. Now they've only got 1.
Free Guinea Pig, they keep running this triple support with a dive composition. How do you feel like that's been working for them?
It's been working okay so long as they get the right picks. The 3 supports are really helping doing the healing, but Axel's doing some damage as well. Keep in mind, Axel on the Brigitte. Brigitte's a support, but can do lots of damage if she needs to with that whip shot. And then you have Sika. If that EMP proves well, I don't know about the EMP. If the EMP proves that Sika can get it in time before the minute or during overtime, that's going to be huge. But keep in mind that team has to stay on the payload when this thing goes into overtime.
Ooh, Sika, they tried to sneak around the back, tried to get onto Ana, but it was a nice read by Instant Karma to come on back there, and it looks like it's not going to matter, though, because Free Guinea Pig, they've picked up a good kill onto that main tank, Losa, and now Pasta Knight, they have been hacked on that high ground. They are trying to get a little bit of an angle on them, trying to help Sereth do some damage, but Free Guinea Pig, they are rolling right now, and ONYX, they need to come up with some answers. NBZ, they pick up a kill onto Mizesa, and that could be huge here. NBZ just rolling with the kills. They have been looking so strong on this main tank role, despite the fact that they've been playing Diva for most of this match.
And again, Axel on this Brigitte, keep in mind, Brigitte's a support. I will say it again, Brigitte's a support. But how many kills are you willing to get with the Brigitte? Axel's doing a wonderful job of playing this Brigitte out, already 85% to the ult. And again, keep in mind, Sweden Victor, the main tank there, on the wrecking ball. Actually, towards the end, when doing the ground pound, gets 3 people in the air and helps the team out. This team for Free Guinea Pig may not look like they only had a minute on the clock, but they look like they have all the momentum right now. Great EMP on the side from Sika right now. That's got almost the entire team.
Free Guinea Pig, they're looking for some kills. They have the mines down. They are rolling right now. It is overtime, though, so if anyone steps off that payload and they don't have anyone else on it, could spell trouble. And here comes Pasta Knight with the blade, but it was the sound barrier from Cameron to help keep everyone up. Despite that, though, they do take out Axel. So, ONYX, a couple of clutch kills here as this payload is continuing to roll. It's going to be instant karma finding NBZ. That could be exactly what they just need to stop this push from Free Guinea Pig. Cameron trying to stall it out. A Riptire here from Sereth is going to shut it down, and that will be the end of Free Guinea Pig's push.
What a push it was. And let's keep this in mind for everybody as you see the time on the clock. They only had a minute to do this. By the way, they only had a minute to do this. Most teams will not get to the first point. But Free Guinea Pig, with the way they were playing, give credit to basically the entire team, the supports and all. Axel coming up huge in that first fight, in the first point. 1 minute and a lot of time in that overtime too gets them 1 point and 61.99 meters. Now, if you're thinking on the other side if you're thinking on the flip side, great hold at the end for ONYX. But now ONYX is going to have to do the same thing in 2 minutes and 36 seconds. But it looks like to me, the momentum is on the side of Free Guinea Pig, because if you can push up the payload to 1 point and just about 62 meters on the second point here of Gibraltar in 1 minute and in overtime, that's impressive enough. So what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to play exactly the same way that they played in the first round, super aggressive, and otherwise I think Free Guinea Pig can take this. And so I think Zark is muted right now, so I guess I'm taking over for a little while. So 5 seconds left to go. Oh, he's back.
Yep, I'm back. Sorry about that. There were some ambulances in the background, but we're all good. Sereth and Pasta Knight, I'm going to be looking for them to be picking up some big kills here. Free Guinea Pig, they've set up on this blue box. They're going to be looking to maintain that high ground so that they can get some nice dives onto the payload as it comes around. But right now, this point is just moving along. It's very quiet here on Gibraltar. And looks like Losa, they've taken up onto that high ground, trying to make some space a little bit here, but Sereth, they are on that Widowmaker, and they are just trying to get any picks that they can. And it's going to be Sweden Victor crashing onto the payload, trying to stop that cart from moving, but the rest of ONYX, they've taken back up onto the high ground. They want that positioning. It's going to be Sansky who falls early in this fight. That could spell trouble for Free Guinea Pig, but it is very back and forth here. Sereth, they are on that high ground. Someone needs to contest them because they already have their sights, which means that they're doing a lot of damage here. And yeah, it's a little quiet right now.
It's a little quiet on the kill feed, and that's because I think everybody's playing back a little bit. But right now, I think if you're ONYX right now, you're doing a good job of holding back anything that the team from Free Guinea Pig is doing. Now keep in mind, Sika's got a Dragon Blade, and here it is.
Oh, they pick up one. Can they get another? There are no support ultimates to keep them alive. It's going to be members of ONYX falling. So Sika doing a lot of work there with that blade. That's going to force ONYX to reset.
And I want to say this right now. Yes, Los Afganos got the kill on the Ana, but is that really going to matter much with Cameron and Axel? Not too much. I don't know if diving in for the supports like that was a great thing, because you also have to help out your team in the back in the server room. So Los Afganos, yes, you got a good pick off, but was it really worth it? Not really, because now you've got everything going for instant Guinea Pig, or Free Guinea Pig, I'm sorry. But now you're taking a look at the odds, 5 odds on the side, and we're gonna have a good fight going.
Oh, it is Ultimate City right now, but no kills. Pasta Knight, they have been nanoed and they have the blade. They are going to find Cameron. That could be huge. We have the mines coming out from Sweden Victor to make it difficult for anyone to touch that point. Instant Karma, they did fall on one, but it's not going to do too much damage. Axel, they found that pick onto Pasta Knight. So it could be a opening here for ONYX to continue pushing. The Diva Bomb does not find anybody. Oh, it did get the DMAC onto Instant Karma. So, free Guinea Pig, they're finding a lot of kills here and they need to be. Time is about to come up. Here comes a res from Nazesa. They do pick up Los Paganos. That could be huge. Now, free Guinea Pig, they need to continue getting the picks, and here comes Sika to try and make it happen. They take out Pasta Knight. Doomfist, Sereth trying to make something happen, but it's not going to matter as overtime is running out. Free Guinea Pig are going to take this map.
I love it. I love it. Free Guinea Pig comes out here. I mean, we have a good game going. This is a best of 3. We have a good series. I would not be surprised if this goes to 3, because that game could have gone either way at that point. Play the game though. Pasta Knight comes in, and let's break this down for you. Got the Dragon Blade out. Wonderful start, because you have the 3 supports grouped up together, and then that Diva Bomb protecting. And I mean, what a play all around from Pasta Knight. But again, free Guinea Pig comes out, and again, Axel. By the way, let's take a look at that. 7:19 on the clock, and oh, I guess we're entering right away.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Oversalt EU tournament. We are in the semifinals, and we have Free Guinea Pig versus ONYX. Free Guinea Pig taking the first point here, winning Gibraltar, and now we are on to King's Row. Clutch Key, what are we looking for here on this map?
You know, King's Row, such a favorite of everyone. You and I personally know that this is our favorite, one of our favorite maps as well, because this provides a lot of, and I think a lot of Overwatch players can agree that this could be this is one of the greatest maps because it provides a lot of openness to different comps. You could see goats, you could see pirate ship. You could even see a pirate ship. I wouldn't be afraid to see a pirate. I wouldn't be too surprised to see a pirate ship here during the escort mode, because this map provides a lot of openness to it. You could have a standard 2-2-2, you could have a 3-2-1 if you wanted to, but I mean, it's just all open to interpretation and how the team wants to play it. But if you're in a situation like this, you have to play aggressive, which is why I think more or less you want to play the 3-3 tank support. But I mean, it's all up to the team preference, and if we're seeing what we're seeing right now on the attack side, if ONYX is going first, that's exactly what they're gonna do. 3-3. Well, Pasta Knight, I'm sorry, Pasta Knight's still on that Doomfist, and then switches to the Zarya. There you
go. just to screw you up a little bit, right? But Free Guinea Pig, out of my mind. Yeah. Well, Free Guinea Pig, they have an interesting defensive composition here. They have that Orisa D.Va tank line. Be looking for D.Va to be dropping here as that Ghost composition is roaring onto the point. It's going to be a nice little halt there from Free Guinea Pig, but it's going to be Axel that finds the opening pick here, taking out Los Veganos, and looks like things are going in the way of ONYX so far, but as I say that, it is so back and forth here. Free Guinea Pig, they are having a nice little defense, and they're probably going to hold out here.
I think Cameron wants a little bit of that spotlight right there. 3 out of 5 kills for him. Three out of 5 kills. Cameron wants a shot at the spotlight after Axel and Sika took it over last time. So Cameron wants a shot at it with the Zenyatta, by the way, the only person on fire right now. And to start on fire with the Zenyatta is super good. They're going to try and play aggressively again, but with this rally coming up from Axel, it may be all for naught.
Oh, instant karma getting demaxed early in that fight. That could spell trouble. Here comes a nice EMP from Sika. Can Free Guinea Pig capitalize? They are. They're going to take out that tank line for ONYX, and it is going to be Free Guinea Pig holding out here.
I think I said this before. You got to find a way to shut down the 2 DPSs, Pasta Knight and Seraph. But Pasta Knight and Seraph no longer on the DPSs. Sika comes in, brings out the EMP, beautiful EMP at that. At least, I think it was at least the entire team in there, maybe at least 5. But great way to start off. Sika's got on fire, Sansky's on fire, Axel's on fire. With the rally coming in, you got 3 more ults to use. This may be ONYX's to win. It's just how, when, and if they're going to use their ults.
Oh, Cameron fell early, and they had the Transcendence. And here comes a Graviton from ONYX, and that's going to be in their favor. And they're going to quickly take this point, and it all started with taking out Cameron while they had that Transcendence.
And great Graviton surge. And I'm watching Pasta Knight in that fight. Had 100 charge through most of that Graviton surge. I mean, that is... max to have max charge like that on a Graviton surge is huge, because that's how much damage you can output while the Graviton surge is doing his thing too. And with the change in the Graviton surge, you don't have much room to grab anybody, but yet still got 3 in that range, which is a huge play. And so now they're gonna have 4 minutes to push this payload up, and that's a lot of time. But now keep in mind the ults, 3 on each side.
Free Guinea Pig getting very aggressive here, pushing right on up, and they're using that EMP to continue pushing forward as Sweet and Victor is roaring into the backline. It could be to their own detriment, but they actually stay up. So, very aggressive from Free Guinea Pig. I love it.
I love it too. And the good thing is too, Sika, only 1 ult was used there. Axel, I believe he may have used the Brigade ult as well, but still good discipline on the team of Free Guinea Pig. NBZ, Sansky, and Cameron keep their ults, and now we're going to see more coming.
Oh, a big bomb is going to take out 4 members of Free Guinea Pig. So, instant karma looking very good with those bombs.
I would love to be play-by-play caster in your situation right there, because I would have screamed louder than that, man. That was huge. That was absolutely huge. If you're instant karma, you gotta feel good right about now. That was absolutely huge. Give credit again. You saw 3 assists there. Pasta Knight, Seraph, and Los Veganos. Absolutely huge. And now Free Guinea Pig's got a lot of work to do to hold this off. But again, they still have 3 ults. Diva Bomb, Nano Boost, as well as a Zenyatta ult.
Here comes the Diva Bomb to start it off, and it's going to pick off Losa, but it's back and forth around the point so far. Sweden Victor trying to push forward, make some space for their team, and they're going to get aggressive again. I love it. Axel picking out Sereth is going to push back members of ONYX, and with a charge from Sweden Victor, they're going to push back that good push from ONYX.
Good push from ONYX, but Free Guinea Pig able to push him back. But again, Sansky bringing out that nano boost. You have 2 more supports than Axel and Cameron. Don't know if it was the best idea because again, Sweden Victor doesn't have that ult, so Santi's got to get a little more. Santi's got to get a little more smart with these nano boosts here because Sweden Victor, if that Earth Shatter goes off with that nano boost, it's going to be huge.
And here comes the Coalescence. A Graviton from ONYX is going to try and bring them together, but a nice Transcends from Cameron is going to keep their team up. Instant Karma got hacked. It could spell trouble. They're going to get demeched. And Free Guinea Pig, they're holding strong. Again, Axel looking very good right now.
And they're doing wonderful.
But there's a huge shatter though. And it's going to be Free Guinea Pig picking up the kills from that and is going to send them back. Despite the rally from Sereth, they are all getting, ONYX is all getting pushed back, and they're going to have to re-attack here again.
I want to point out something in that last play too. Pasta Knight had a Graviton, or Pasta Knight had the Graviton surge in that last fight. Already 92% on the way. I mean, how impressive is that to build up an ult like that in that quick of a time in about less than a minute on a Zarya like that? I mean, that's huge. NBC brings out the Graviton Surge, but I don't know where that went.
Oh, it got eaten up. But here comes Pasta Knight with their own Graviton. The Transcendence is going to keep them alive. A big play from Cameron. A shatter from Sweden Victor. That's going to come in huge. And a Diva Bomb as well. The Diva Bomb does not connect. So it's back and forth here on the point. ONYX, they need to continue pushing this forward. They only have 50 seconds left on the clock. And a nice little hack there from Sika is going to put Losa in some trouble, but it's not going to matter. It looks like they're going to continue pushing anyways. Sika hitting up on that high ground with the EMP could be huge.
Keep in mind, we have a real battle going on here, and a mirror battle at that between Pasta Knight and NBZ. Both of them had a really high charge towards 100, towards max actually, but Pasta Knight gets the better of it. But still, NBZ has that Graviton Surge at high. If that thing goes high charge too, get ready for a good one because NBC is going to be your player to watch here. Sika's got that EMP too, so keep in mind that background play is going to be huge.
Oh, EMP from Sika. Can they capitalize? A huge shatter from Victor. They're going to get a lot of kills out of that one. And that is a big Earth Shatter from Sweden Victor. Really well done. That's going to send ONYX packing.
Did I not say it? Did I not say that EMP was going to be huge? As soon as Sika gets in your backline and has that EMP, it's over. It's over. I mean, Sika comes in with that EMP, gets at least 5 people in there again. If that team is there, keep in mind Sika's going to be right there with them.
Graviton here from NBZ, but a shatter from Losa. It's going to be back and forth Gravitons, but it's going to be ONYX who are getting the victory out of that team fight, and they're going to continue pushing this cart with 50 seconds to go.
By the way, note that Sereth moved on over to the Junkrat too. Now they've got a 3-2-1 going, but I want to see Sereth go off here. Sereth's already got a Riptire to use. If that Riptire comes out, you've got no protective ults here on the side of Free Guinea Pig. This is Sereth's to win right here if that Riptire gets anything big.
And here it comes, the Riptire searching, and it picks up two of the tanks for Free Guinea Pig. That is going to spell trouble as this payload is moving closer and closer to the end. 25 seconds left on the clock. Cameron, they use their sound barrier to keep Axel and themselves alive, but here comes a Diva Bomb onto the payload. It does not connect. They were able to hide and get to cover. Now, ONYX, they need to continue pushing this payload, but the respawns are coming in from Free Guinea Pig. Axel has been nanoed. They're going to push back members of ONYX off of this payload. Instant Karma, they did get demeched, and now Sika on the Doomfist looking to take out members of the Free Guinea Pig backline. ONYX backline, and here comes another Riptire from Sereth. Here it comes, they're searching. It's going to not pick up anyone. A nice shield from Sweden Victor is going to negate that damage. A little Earth Shatter there from Losa, but Sweden Victor is going to get a big charge onto Danicles. So Losa, they are on this point, but they're getting beaten back by members of Free Guinea Pig, and a stalwart defense from Free Guinea Pig.
I think right at the end there, they may have put up the Great Wall of China right there. That was an impressive hold all around defensive wise to get it in that home stretch. The stagger was real there, and I called it too. If that Riptire comes out with big kills, that's going to be theirs to win. They got 2 big kills with Seraph, and keep in mind too, we said this, and you said it too. Seraph comes out with another Riptire. I mean, to get 2 Riptires in a fight like that, that's a stagger fight in under 30 seconds like that, is huge if you're Seraph. Now, did he get any kills? No, and that's how the team from Free Guinea Pig held this. Now, if you're gonna flip the script on the other side, however, Free Guinea Pig does a wonderful job, brings out what they needed to do, brings out, and that ONYX comes out with a huge biotic grenade, by the way. It takes down Pasta Knight, who was on that Doomfist right away. That biotic grenade, huge, because if that Doomfist gets going, that entire team from ONYX could have taken that over, but a great job to shut down Pasta Knight there. Now, if you're asking what ONYX or Free Guinea Pig has to do to win this map, they've already got 1 on their belt. They pushed this all the way through, basically to that golden box, which is right on the 3rd point. They basically get 3 points here. It's over. What they need to do is they need to play aggressive. If they do exactly what they did back on Gibraltar, what they did on the first point, what they did on the 2nd point, at least towards their overtime, they're gonna have this win, because it's not that I'm against what ONYX is doing, but right now ONYX needs to be a little more aggressively than what they did on Gibraltar for them to win this one, because there's no chance of a tie here.
Well, Pasta Knight on that Junkrat could be exactly what they need in order to get a little more aggressive. Like you said, we saw them doing really well on that Junkrat on their attack round, but here they are on defense with the Reinhardt Diva tank line, a Sombra, and then we also have a Anna and Lucio on the support line. So here comes Sween Victor, though, with a Hammond crashing down into the back of Los Veganos. It's going to be Free Guinea Pig just trying to take the dive that was coming in from ONYX and push back a little bit. It's going to be Free Guinea Pig picking up a lot of kills here on the point to start off. And Sansky, they already are back in their mech, and that could spell trouble here for ONYX.
You know what, keep in mind too, back in their first try, excuse me, back in their first try, ONYX had 6 people go into this point, and Free Guinea Pig played it perfectly to stop them in their first fight. This time, however, they go straight for the point, and Free Guinea Pig's able to do some damage, and I want to give credit to Seeker right there. Takes down the Diva first, and with no mercy on the side of ONYX. That's a huge pick, because you're not going to get any more big health as well as big damage out from that Diva, so this is going to be huge.
Here comes Pasta Knight's Riptire. They're looking for it. They pick up NBZ and Sika. So a huge Riptire from Pasta Knight. Exactly what they need to stabilize here. Sween Victor, though, they're going to try and make it a little more difficult for them to do that. Launching those mines at them and launching them in the air. I really like Sween Victor on this wrecking ball right now.
I like the wrecking ball, but I don't like the positioning where he's at. Just ran away. He could have gone he could have gone around. He legitimately could have gone around, because that Sombra wasn't going to catch up to him if he stayed there. So he didn't have that much health either, so that's going to stagger them a little bit, and that loses a little bit of time. But 4:53, still plenty of time on the clock for them to do it. But I mean, and that EMP is going to be huge. Star's going to come up big here.
Huge Earth Shatter from Los Veganos. They're going to pick up so many kills out for that, and they are going to be pushing back for Guinea Pig, and looks like this Ghost composition not really working too well at the moment.
I don't know if the wrecking ball is the best idea here, because yes, you've got the first point, but I don't know if it's the greatest idea. I would love to see Sweden Victor on the Winston, because you can get background picks on Pasta Knight and all that. That would be huge for them too.
Oh, another big Riptire from Pasta Knight, taking out 2 members of Free Guinea Pig. And Free Guinea Pig, they need to do something about this. They have the Graviton and the Lucio sound barrier, but it's going to be tough to take down ONYX right now.
It's really tough, especially if Pasta Knight is making double picks like these. You can't allow yourself to be caught by these Riptires, because as soon as Pasta Knight gets at least 1 or 2, it's over.
And it looks like there was a Graviton from Sika there to just take a of out of that choke there, but so Los Veganos has been nanoed, and Instant Karma, they are on the payload just trying to stall it out, but they're going to use their bomb, but does not pick anybody up. ONYX, they're still getting a lot of kills out of this, so despite that early grav, they didn't get the value they were looking for.
I would have loved to see Sika use that a little bit later on when the rest of the team was there, because Sika used that when only 1 other person was there with them. So, and you had everybody else in the background, including the Wrecking Ball that you would probably have a good use of with those landmines there too. So coming out with that Graviton Surge early on wasn't the greatest idea. And now Sika's moving on over to the Doomfist, which will provide a lot more damage, but keep in mind too, Sika could go down easily if Sereth can take him over.
Speaking of Sereth, they have that EMP in Los Veganos. They have the Shatter. There it is. They're going to be looking to get some kills out of that. A charge from Los Veganos was interrupted by Sika, so a nice little play there from the Doomfist of Free Guinea Pig. And now this team is rolling. They're getting very aggressive. I like it. They are pushing ONYX back, and they're finally going to get a little bit of breathing room here.
And get a lot of breathing room. They will indeed. Keep in mind, you still have... I mean, you don't have any ults on the side of Free Guinea Pig, though. You're going to have at least a Riptire. Pasta Knight has that Riptire. And again, he can stall out if he doesn't die here. If he gets at least one or two, they're going to stall out. But I would love to see here, what I would love to see is Sweet Invictor has saved that. Because if those landmines come out and hold that and get it around that third point, if they want to defend it, that landmine could have been huge. But now here comes the Riptire.
The Riptire, they're in the back line, they're searching for it. It does not find anybody though, so it's 1-1 here, both teams getting a pick, but it's going to be Los Veganos who has been nanoed. They're going to be looking to get some kills, and there it is, taking out the back line and the DMEX NBZ to put a quick stop to this Free Guinea Pig push.
There's a difference between the two Anas here, or the previous Ana from the side on Free Guinea Pig side. Mizeza puts on the Nano Boost at the correct time. Mizeza puts it on Los Veganos, gets 2 kills right away. Doesn't even need the Earth Shatter to use it, but knowing that Los Veganos is in a good position to get those kills in that short alleyway, that's a great play from them.
Oh, here comes a nice EMP from Sereth. They're going to be looking to capitalize on it, and there it is, Los Veganos swinging their away into that front line of Free Guinea Pig, pushing them back. So that Coalescence interrupted might have been huge for ONYX.
What's also huge about that too is that EMP absolutely like detains anything that those landmines had. Had those landmines come down any earlier, that Wrecking Ball would have been a great pick to use those landmines. But again, that EMP, if Sereth comes up big again, and this proves that the Sombra can be indefinitely useful to your team if you're using it right.
Ooh, MBZ got a little too aggressive there. Gets DMEC'd early. They're going to use that bomb. It does not find anybody, but here comes a huge Earth Shatter from Veganos on that character, but a nice charge from Swoon Victor is going to send them packing a little bit. And now for Guinea Pig, they're picking up the kills. Sika coming up huge with that Doomfist ultimate.
Huge Doomfist ultimate, but then you saw Sweet Invictor use that Earth Shatter. Now you got to build up again. Yes, you have the Reinhardt. You can build up that Earth Shatter fast, but I don't know if that was the right place to use it because you only had one person left with it.
Ooh, so looks like Free Guinea Pig NBZ has switched off of the D.Va, and now they're on that Wrecking. We'll see how they utilize that this time around. It's not doing too much for them last time, but Instant Karma, they get an early pick onto the Doomfist, and now lots of members of ONYX are low. That's going to be Los Veganos falling early on. Sweden Victor charging into the back line, but they were anti-nated, and so it looks like it's going to be ONYX holding out here a little bit because there's no main tank for Free Guinea Pig to push.
Great hold by ONYX. That's a great team play altogether. No ults on the side of Free Guinea Pig really to use, so they really had a good defensive hold. Now 60 seconds left to go. They just got to hold this, but here we go.
Oh my goodness, it's huge! Instant Karma getting 5 kills with their bomb. That EMP from Sereth picking up, or helping them to pick up those kills. What a play from ONYX.
Again, I would love to be the play-by-play caster. At that point, you know my phrase. At that point, I mean that was absolutely huge. Again, if Sereth goes off with that EMP, if any EMP goes off like that, it's huge. Here comes Pasta Knight with a Riptire. This could put the icing on the cake, but it's not going to.
Oh, not this time. They're gonna have to come up with a better one next time. But here comes Los Veganos with charge. Ooh, they blocked the Earth Shatter as well. Now they have gotten their own Earth Shatter, and it's going to be all ONYX here with 7 seconds left to go. This is trouble for Free Guinea Pig.
It's going to be real trouble. Now you have the sound barrier come out though, but that's going to save you a little bit of health. But here come the ults. The Meteor Strike's not going to really get anything, so Sika's got to come out here, do a lot of damage. NBC has that landmines too, so if that gets placed in a good area, that's going to be good.
Now, Sika, they're on the Doomfist. They're looking for those kills. They find one onto Mizessa. Will it be enough for them, though, to push it forward? They have that Diva Bomb in the background. It's going to take out Sweet and Victor. They tried to charge, and now the kills are coming in for ONYX. The EMP and the Junk Tower. The Junk Tower picks up Sansky. So there's no one left from Free Guinea Pig, and it's going to be ONYX taking the point. It's 1-for-1. We have ourselves a great matchup right now.
Did I not call that this I wouldn't be surprised if we go to game 3? Did I not
said
say
it?
I would not be surprised. And play the game. I wouldn't be. I'm not surprised at this either.
No,
Sereth comes in, break it down. Look where Sereth is in this position right now. EMP right in the background, gets the shield needed, and then as soon as Instant Karma goes down, still gets the quintuple kill, which is huge for them.
Ooh, what a play. Really great teamwork between Sereth and Instant Karma there to get that huge bomb there. So we're going to be moving on to our last tiebreaker map, which is Nepal. And so we're going to take a little break here.
suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. With crimson secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Oversalt EU tournament. We are in the semifinals, and we have a really great matchup for you right now. It's Free Guinea Pig versus ONYX. It is 1-for-1 in this competition, and now it is on to the last map, Nepal. I'm here with Clutch Key. Clutch, what are we expecting here on Nepal?
There's so many things to expect, but let's go back a little while to that last map, King's Row. Instant Karma, if you're watching this back right now, I see you. I see you with that Diva Bomb. And then Sarah, I see you with that EMP. Right now, at that end, right as you were shouting that, I stood up, I started clapping. That was a huge play. And keys to the game right here for me, if Sarah and Instant Karma can keep that up, if the entire synchronization of ONYX can keep that up, that's exactly what they need to do. And Free Guinea Pig needs to have that same synchronization for them to have a chance. Now you're on a control map with no chances of a tie and no chances of a draw either. So you win this 2-1 or 2-0. Either way, somebody's going to come out this with a win, and this is a great way to end it on Nepal. And by the way, my favorite map in Nepal, the Sanctum, because you have a lot of openness. So get ready for some Lucios, some Pharahs, some Roadhogs, maybe even an Orisa. See a lot of players ready for an environmental kills. Maybe even Hostile Net on the Stunkrat could be a factor too.
Well, I'm excited to watch Los Veganos on the Orisa, because that is one of the characters that I play a lot of. I love getting those into the pit. And here we go, Sarah. They're going to get the opening pick, though, onto Axel. And now Sweden Victor on the Wrecking Ball, just trying to make ONYX a little bit uncomfortable there. But it's going to be Free Guinea Pig who are backing up a little bit. They're getting some presence on the point now. Los Veganos, they need to set up on the point. They need to really push forward. They need to get aggressive like they were before. And no one's taking it just yet. It's very back and forth. It looks like Los Veganos, they have to get out because the kills are coming in for Free Guinea Pig. Sika on that so already 67% to the ultimate.
I love the pick from Sika there. Pharah comes out. I love the aggressive plays. You usually don't see a Pharah in this kind of closed environment like this, but Sika proving that Pharahs can be super effective here. And with the pharmacy combo from Sansky and Sika, that is being very impressive. And not to put the pun out there, but Sika's being explosive on this map right now.
Well, I'm a little worried for Instant Karma right now because they are team-mech'd, and if Free Guinea Pig is able to take them out before this really starts, that could spell trouble, but it doesn't look like they're going to. Sweden Victor, they are swinging on that line of ONYX and Mazesa. They pick up the first kill onto Axel. That could be what they need to turn this around here. Pasta Knight, they have that tire, but got taken out by Sika, so a great play by the far for Free Guinea Pig, and they have that barrage. Looks like ONYX were able to flip the point around, despite the fact that there were some members left of Free Guinea Pig, but now it's going all on.
I want to by the way give credit to Sansky before Sarah takes him down. Sansky had a one-on-one going against Instant Karma, and that's a Mercy versus a Diva fight. Somehow stays alive throughout it before Sarah just puts him down, but still. Great flip by ONYX. As soon as Zika took down that rip tire, they flipped the point, and it was all but over there.
Ooh, a sound barrier from Danica is going, or excuse me, yeah, Danica is going to keep everyone up. Diva Bomb though, could it get some kills? No, it's not going to get anything. But Sansky, they find the kill onto Sereth. Interesting there. The Valkyrie take out the Widowmaker. ONYX though, they're getting a lot of kills, but it looks like Instant Karma fell off the edge, and now ONYX are in some trouble as the kills are rolling in for Free Guinea Pig, and it looks like they even have some ultimates in order to really secure this. Cameron and Sika, they're going to take out whatever members of ONYX are left, and it's going to be flipped back if they can take out Danica.
Hey, I got a question for you. Did you know that Divas play football?
Divas play football?
Yeah, because apparently NBZ just tackled Los Afganos off the map. Great play by NBZ to take Los Afganos off the map. That's huge play. That's a lot of shield and a lot of health to be taken off that map. As soon as Los Afganos is gone, that's the rest of the team right there.
Well, Los Veganos is back, and they're trying to set up again here. They're trying to get onto this point, but Free Guinea Pig, they're in that little cubby area. They're waiting. Here comes Pasta Knight with the Riptire. They do take out MBZ while they shot up their bomb, but they're going to answer back with their own kill onto Sereth. So, Instant Karma, they're trying to take out that backline to make Sika uncomfortable there on the far, but it doesn't matter because they've already taken out Mazesa, and looks like it's very back and forth around the point. Free Guinea Pig, they still have control of the point, and Sansky, they do res Sika, so that's a big play there. They need ONYX. They needed to take out that Mercy before they could get that res off, and now Swoon Victor, they're just pushing back members of ONYX, and here comes a big barrage from Sika, but they got taken out or slept rather, and now ONYX, they need to back up here.
They gotta really back. I mean, they don't have time to back up though. ONYX, this is 95%. They gotta make this point with the dive. Sereth down 2 doesn't help either because that's a tracer that you could probably get on there. But now we're gonna have the last fight as Instant Karma gets on just in time.
It's overtime, and ONYX, they need to make some big plays. The Los Veganos, they pick up Mesa, but it's going to be Free Guinea Pig who are getting the rest of them. There's a Nano Diva on the point. Instant Karma, they have that bomb if they need to use it, and they will probably use it right now. Here it comes. They do take out Sika. That's huge because Sika is a huge source of damage for Free Guinea Pig. Here comes a Riptire from Pasta Knight. Can they find anything? They're searching for it. It could be huge. Here it comes. They take out MBZ. Now, there is a Diva Bomb, but it was blocked by Los Veganos. Los Veganos gets taken off though from Axel, and now in overtime, the kills are coming in for Free Guinea Pig. There's going to be Danica with their sound barrier. Sweden Victor, though, they're slamming onto the point with that Wrecking Ball, and now we see Pasta Knight on the Doomfist. They're trying to make something happen. Sika, though, they boot Mazesa off the point. That is going to be rough for them, and now the barrage comes in, and that could be the exclamation mark to the end of this map here for Free Guinea Pig.
And right now they're doing a wonderful job. Sika with that double rocket barrage. Overtime's gonna run. I don't think ONYX has much left in the tank here.
Oh, here comes Los Veganos on the Primal. They're trying to make something happen, but it's not going to work out. Overtime meter runs out, and Free Guinea Pig are picking up the first map here on Nepal, but a close one.
A close one indeed. By the way, I'm not one to really use like memes or like different things that a lot of people say, like, you know, Pog or whatever, right? But I'm gonna give a feels bad man to Los Afganos there. He gets taken off the map so many times on the tank, whether or not it was a Winston or whether or not it was an Arista, gets taken off the map at least 4 times that game. Los Afganos, man, that's hard when your tank goes down, when your main tank goes down like that a lot. That really doesn't help you. And that's why throughout the whole thing, I think that's why Free Guinea Pig had the win there. Now with not much of a possibility of environmental kills here, I think it's going to be up to ONYX to really come back here. If they bring out this 3-3 that both sides are doing, it's going to be the one that plays it more aggressively to win this one.
Ghost compositions appear to be the name of the game here. Free Guinea Pig, they tried to go by the Mega. That's where they thought ONYX was going, but ONYX the other way. And now we have the Reinhardts just battling for space here, and it's going to be a big charge from from Sweden Victor, and looks like they're going to fall early though. So that aggression kind of coming back to bite them a little bit as ONYX are taking a lot of kills here, but it's going to be MBZ getting the DMAC onto Instant Karma, and now it is so back and forth here on the point, but ultimately ONYX are winning it out.
I think Los Afganos is mad from last map. He absolutely going off. You're swinging that hammer away, giving his team a chance at this. Already has. Keep in mind, look at the side of ONYX right now. You've got basically 5 ults coming up. 2 are on, and 3 of which are going to come up in this next fight. Same thing on the other side for Free Guinea Pig, though. So it's going to be up to the ult fights. But it's going to be, if a team can get a really good ult, it's going to be which team is more disciplined to hold on to theirs.
Well, it's going to be a huge earth shatter to start things off. Los Veganos, can they capitalize? They do take Sweden Victor out, and now it's going to be Free Guinea Pig who are suffering here. They're going to have to go back to their spawn room because it is just all ONYX right now.
And it's not, in reality, though, if you take a look at what's going on, it's not a lost fight if you're Free Guinea Pig. That's a great discipline from the team. Whoever shot calling, way to go. Way to call out to not use ults there, because now you're going to have about 6 ults to use here. If Los Veganos gets that one too, they're gonna have 6 ults on both sides, really. This is, again, gonna come down to how, if, and when they use their ults.
And I'm gonna be looking for some gravitons to be in, but here comes the first one from Free Guinea Pig. They're going to try and get something out of this, but it's gonna be Cameron who falls in that bout. Here comes a Diva Bomb from Instant Karma. It does pick out Axel, so Instant Karma coming up big on those Diva Bombs again, and it's 62% and rising for ONYX, and it's gonna continue to, unless this bomb can find anything. It does not, so ONYX gonna maintain control of this point here.
And watch out, folks, because Sika's on the Pharah now. This may be a little too late here if Sika's going to do a lot of damage, but you've got... Sika's not going to have a lot of time to build up all. It needs to hit a lot of things here. It needs to have that accuracy on point to get that Rocket Barrage. But what I would love to see is someone switch on over to a Sombra. That could change the game, considering you have Los Veganos on fire right now.
And it's going to be Battle of the Earth Shatters, because Sweden Victor and Los Veganos, that Earth Shatter, here it comes. It looks like a big shatter coming out from Los Veganos, gets blocked actually by Sweden Victor, and now there was that sound barrier from Cameron to keep everyone up. Sika's going to find the first pick in this Mazesa. They fall early on, so a rally coming in from Sereth is going to keep some armor on their team. Sweden Victor, they got that their charge got canceled, and now the sound barrier coming out from Danical. Here comes a Diva Bomb. Does it connect? No, they don't find it. A barrage, though, from Sika is going to try and make something happen, but it's going to be ONYX picking up the kills here in overtime. Free Guinea Pig, they need to make something happen, but I don't think they have the bodies to do it. As Sweden Victor, they got a nice shatter, but that's about it. They didn't get any kills, and now overtime's up, and ONYX have secured this second map on Nepal.
So I'll say 3 words right now. Los Veganos is mad. Absolutely just putting down whatever Free Guinea Pig has. And honestly, Los Veganos has the eye on right now. Again, when you don't have a possibility of getting knocked off the map, this Los Veganos can go off. I mean, he gets knocked off 4 times in Sanctum, and look what he does on the Shrine. You think that'll change on the Village? I don't think so. I think Los Veganos, if they play aggressively, ONYX can win this. But Free Guinea Pig, Sika, that Pharah and Mercy, the Pharmacy combo comes out, does a little bit more damage, but do you want to try the same thing here? Maybe not. In that enclosed space, I don't know if you want to try this, but they're going to try it anyways. But 3-2-1, I don't know if this is going to be effective, knowing that the 3-3 combo for ONYX is really working for them right now.
Oh, I like the Pharah pick from Sika. I think that's going to be huge against this Ghost composition, because they're going to get their ultimates so fast here if they can find the angles. But it's going to be ONYX taking some presence on the point here to start things off. Sweden Victor rolling in here on the Wrecking Ball, trying to make some space for their team. Los Veganos' shield is very low, and their health bar is getting low as well, as the rest of Free Guinea Pig are charging in here already with the mines for Sweden Victor. That's going to make it very hard for ONYX to continue finding some space here, but it's going to be a big charge from Los Veganos, very back and forth around the point, but ultimately it's going in favor of ONYX, and they've taken the point to start things off. A bomb here, though, from NBZ is going to be launched, but does not find anybody, so Free Guinea Pig, they have to use some of these ultimates, and here comes Sika with a triple! Huge play from Sika. I told you it might happen. You know, they got their ultimates so fast, and now ONYX are in a bind.
Yeah, put one up on the chalkboard for Zark right there for good predictions there. Huge play by Sika, comes out, proves me definitely wrong. I will take the blame for that one. I'll take the caster's first blame for that one. Huge play from Sika, puts him on fire, and still bringing out the best in this Pharah. Doesn't even need the mercy. Says, I got this. Don't even try me for now. But still putting up big numbers, and Sika's making a huge difference here. Now the question is, you've got 2 ults on the side. Boston Knight and Bliss of Ganos have their Earth Shatter and their Transcendence, or not Transcendence, I'm sorry, Graviton Surge respectively. So now, but you've got 3 support ults too. Question is, how effective are they going to be on each side? Because with 3 support ults, that's like night and day if this turns bad.
Axel, they had that rally, but they just got charged, and now taken out by Los Veganos. But Sika, though, they're doing the damage, they're doing their job, and now they already have their barrage again. ONYX are going to need to switch things up here if they want to have a chance at taking this map.
I will never call a bad play on Mercy Pharah in this map ever again if Sika's doing this. Sika's doing an absolutely wonderful job. Like you said, has the barrage again. And we're not even halfway through the flip from Free Guinea Pig. Sika's looking absolutely wonderful. Only player on fire, by the way, and not looking to stop that on fire anyways. Tries to get the rocket barrage out, but not much doing that time.
Oh, they were ready. ONYX, they knew that they were going to have that barrage. Here comes a sound barrier from Cameron, but to try and keep the members left of their team alive, they're going to continue getting some presence here. Sweden Victor, they're looking to try and just disrupt what is going on the point here with the help of Axel just pushing people around, but Sansky falls as well as Axel. Now ONYX are in a good position to flip this as the Coalescence comes out, keeps them alive, and with 75% from Free Guinea Pig, they really needed to do this.
By the way, I would like, and I don't know if our producer today caught it. She's been doing a wonderful job, and I don't know if she caught this or not. By the way, there are 2 floors to the village middle. Sweden Victor tries to come in ground pounds, but ground pounds on the 2nd floor and not on the 1st. So that really doesn't help their cause, and you have to wait a few seconds for it. So I don't think they got much damage out of that, but that's a great play. And I will keep saying it. By the way, I will say my line again from the first map. Brigida's a support. Brigida's a support, but she's doing so much damage right now, and Sarah is proving to be a threat to this team, and now a huge Earth Shatter could end it all here.
Los Veganos coming up big there with the shatter. That's huge, and here comes a bomb, though. Is it going to connect? MBZ looking for those kills. It does not happen. A sound barrier ONYX is going to help keep them up. That Diva Bomb did not connect for instant karma, and now Wrecking Ball, Sweden Victor is rolling onto the point. MBZ take out Los Veganos. Instant karma getting very low, but the supports for their team were able to keep them up. But it looks like the mines from Sweden Victor are going to make it hard for the rest of ONYX to touch here. And yep, Postoniter is going to fall to that, and now it's going to be flipped here in the side of Free Guinea Pig.
Sweden Victor puts the mines in a perfect position right in the middle of that as the mines go down, but great positioning for it. This is going to be last fight. If ONYX can push this forward, they've only got 1 ult to use, and that's the Graviton Surge. They got to make use of it. 3 ults on the side. You have a Rocket Barrage, a Self-Destruct, as well as a Sound Barrier. This is going to be Free Guinea Pigs to win here. Sika's coming off huge!
Sika getting the double kill on a support and the tank, and it was Postonite with the Graviton. They won't that Graviton to try and flip it back. That's going to spell major trouble here for ONYX. And now the kills, they have to continue to come in for Free Guinea Pig. They have the ultimates to do it. Sika coming up huge here. They're already 50% to their ult, and now ONYX, they're in such a bad position. They need to continue stalling this out. Graviton, though, now from Postonite is going to try and make something happen, but there was no damage to follow up. Overtime runs out, and Free Guinea Pig are your winners of the semifinal match.
I mean, what more could you expect from Game 3 like that? Honestly, what more could you expect? Exciting rounds. Free Guinea Pig comes out winners. Sweden Victor, Wrecking Ball. And I think this is going to be exactly where I think it is. Yes, right here. Put the landmines in a perfect position right in the middle. Postonite runs into it. Instant Karma runs into it. And basically that wins the team fight for them. And that's what wins them this map right here. The tank plays from Sweden Victor, puts it on a very good pedestal. And that's basically the story of it. Free Guinea Pig plays aggressive, and they win the map.
Yeah, I gave a lot of credit to Sika at the beginning there, picking the Farah to, get that barrage really quickly. But really, it was Sweden Victor who did a lot to disrupt that tank line for ONYX and just make things really difficult for them on the points. So really well done from Free Guinea Pig to take that map and take the series, and they're going to be moving on to the matchup. Okay, so that was Nepal. That was our semifinal match. free guinea pig moving forward in this Oversalt tournament, and we are going to see you in the finals.